Hello my beautiful souls and welcome to my tarot card channel. If you're new here, my name is Jem, and in today's pick card reading we're going to be discussing how do women view you. So in pick card readings you can view them how you like. You can watch the whole reading, you can watch whatever pile catches your eye. As long as you take what resonates and leave the rest, know that there is no right way to pick a pile. There is no wrong. You could pick whichever pile's catching your eye, and if it doesn't resonate you could always pick another one. So know that this is for entertainment purposes and to not take anything too seriously. Know that you have your own free will to make your own decisions, and the way that I read tarot is about showing you the different options you have. It is not set in stone. You get to decide that. So let's hop into the pile selection. So today we have 3 piles here. So for the first pile we have the card You Are Beautiful. And your image, pile 1, is of this beautiful girl. She's got like a cute shirt that's shoulder width, or what is it called? It's like off the shoulder type of shirt. It also has like a cute little like necklace that comes with it, or like a choker that's like got the matching same material. She's got glasses on. She's beautiful brown hair. She's got like bangs. She's got these cute little clips in her hair, and it's like a little bunny. And she's got headphones on. She's got these beautiful lips. She's blushing a little bit. And that's really what I'm getting for pile 1. So if that resonates with you, please pick pile 1. And then for pile 2, we have this other beautiful, gorgeous baddie. She looks like she's wearing like a ball gown, and she's got like this little cover up that's like this see-through sparkly material that she's holding on her hands. She's got these cute earrings. She's got a little bow in her hair. Her hair is like half up, half down, super cute looking. She has this really beautiful long hair, and it's like wavy. Maybe she put like some waves in it, but it looks gorgeous. She also looks a little bit shy and modest. And your card for you, pile 2, is To Me, You Are Perfect. So that is what I have for pile 2, and let's move on to pile 3. And for pile 3, we have this cute girl. She's wearing a little cowboy hat. She's got a cross. She's got a very unique style, and I love it. She's wearing like a cheetah shirt. It has like a cheetah on it, and she looks like she's wearing like bell-bottoms pants with like this thick belt. She looks like a bit of a cowboy. And she's blushing. She's got this cute little bob, these bangs, and this beautiful eye makeup. And her image, your image, pile 3, your card is I'm So Attracted to You, You Are So Hot. So if that resonates with you, please pick pile 3. Okay, let's hop into the piles. Hello my beautiful pile 1s. If you chose the You Are Beautiful card, this will be your reading on how do women view you. So in today's reading, I'm taking it a little bit easier for myself. I'm going to do some index messages, and we're going to do some Pinterest boards. So that is what we're going to do today. We're going to have an 18+ extended, where I'm going to go and I'll be more freely to say more of the sensual messages on there, but we'll do similar things. We'll do the same index messages as well as the Pinterest board, and maybe some 18+ tarot decks. So that's what we're going to be doing. So let's hop into your reading. So let's first do Pinterest board. I think that would be a good. We also have a bell off to the side, so if you see any synchronicities, we're going to ring the bell. So let's see what we have here for you. So this is the first thing that popped up for you, my beautiful pile 1s. So how do women view pile 1? Aww. Okay, so I'm going to go through all these images. So the first thing we have is actions always prove why words mean nothing. There could be something about you, how women view you is like you can be trusted through your words because your actions line up. There could be something about that, or maybe for the like opposite of side that this could be saying, like another meaning this could be saying, is that maybe people feel like maybe you promise a lot of things but maybe don't go through with them. Another thing that I'm getting is how women view you, pile 1, is like maybe you've taught them this, like, you know, actions speak louder than words. So trust people's actions, not their words. There could be something about that for you, pile 1. And that could be how women view you, is like you have your actions lined up with your words. And you could be someone who maybe doesn't trust people's words. You're like, I need to see action. I need to see you put in the effort. So that could be something. Another thing I'm getting for you, pile 1, is you could have really beautiful skin. You could be like straight up like a model. There could be something about you having really smooth, silky hair. And Starbucks, that's funny. There could be something about maybe you go into Starbucks, like you're the type of person to go and get yourself a little mocha, a little coffee, and just enjoy your day. So how women view, I think you could have really beautiful skin. Maybe there's something about like the colors you wear really flatter your skin tone. You could have really smooth, silky hair. And you could have really cute like handbags. Maybe you're very feminine. People could like how feminine you are. Wait, actually I forgot. Let's talk about your thumbnail. I didn't talk about the messages I was getting from your thumbnail. So with you, pile 1, how women view you, they view you to be very smart, very like intellectual, or maybe there could be something about you wear glasses. People could like the fact that you wear glasses. They're like flattering. Maybe you have like a really nice flattering shape, like type of shape for your glasses that look really good. People could like the little clips you wear in your hair. People could like your eye color, your eye contact. People could think you're very sexy, especially if you look at her image. She's like posing like she's doing a little selfie. Also, her like dress, there could be something about people could like the fact like the necklaces you wear, or maybe you wear like chokers. I'm also getting there could be something about your chest. You could have a really beautiful chest. People could like when you show your chest off. Yeah, you could definitely have a really beautiful chest, no matter the size. And also, I'm kind of getting like, maybe you have really silky, like, I'm just getting like smooth. You could have really smooth skin. There could be something about maybe like the fabrics you wear are really smooth, silky. Maybe like you wear a lot of like, what is the, like satin, silky, you know what I'm talking about. You wear like a really like smooth, soft material. There could be something about that. Okay, so that's what I have with your image. People could like your bangs. People could like the music you listen to. How women view you is like to have really good taste in music, really cute bangs, and definitely really smart. Every time I see glasses, that's like an indicator to me that people view you, or what it's trying to be said is like intelligence. So people could feel like you're very smart. So we have a little hamster here. Sir, I would, you could maybe lift heavy. I didn't even mean, my finger just like slipped. So there could be something about 20 pounds. Maybe people feel like you're really like light. People could feel like maybe they could like throw you around and pick you up. There could be something about how women view is maybe you lift very heavy. Or there could be like some sort of instance, maybe someone that you met from the gym that you went to go pick up like 20-pound dumbbell, and they're like, there could be something about that. Maybe you're very strong. People could feel like you lift heavy. You're very strong. Okay. This one we have, it says, I would like a bowl to be filled with some porridge from your kitchen. There could be something about maybe you make porridge, or maybe you cook really good. Like maybe you have a hamster. People could view you as to be like very cute and petite. Maybe you're like tiny. Maybe, again, we had the glasses came out. There could be something about people view you as like a hamster. Maybe you're like really cute like a hamster. So then we have this. There could be something about you being someone's gym crush. How women view you is like you are their gym crush. There could also be something about maybe people wanting to be your gym partner, wanting to like work out with you. It's interesting, like the pose that she's in. There could be something about people wanting, people could feel like you're very sexy at the gym. That could be something. There could be something about, this is like a measuring tablespoons and stuff, and then there's like perfume. It says magnetic spoons. Okay, and then we have my new summer purse. It's a little blueberries. It could be something about blueberries. We have slipping through my fingers all the time. The pinky. You ever eat with your pinky up? There could be something about people feel like you've grown up so fast. How women view you is like you've grown up very quickly. Or maybe you used to be friends with somebody that they feel like you've evolved, but you're still like the same person, like with the way that you eat. Maybe you eat really good food. People could love to maybe watch you eat. Or you're always like chowing down on like some real tasty food. Maybe you're like the type of person that gets like super silent when you eat because you're so like locked in on your food. And people could really enjoy that. People could like to watch you eat. And maybe they find it funny that you eat with like your pinky up, or how women view you. To be also just like, even when you were little, you were always very cute and pretty, and then even when you got older, you're still like that same beautiful girl. Now you're just like, you know, a woman. So I'm getting that. If you're a man, it could be that you were, like if you're a man watching this could be that you were really cute when you were young and you're still really cute and now you just became hot as an adult. You know how like Jensen Ackles is adorable and then now he just is older and he's still like attractive, like he still has those looks. So there could be something about that. I'm going to give myself everything I want. You could be very, how women view you is to be very determined, very seductive, and also just very headstrong and determined and locked in. I keep wanting to say like locked in on your career. We also have, you could be more on like the petite side, maybe with like your body, but your body, even if you're not, you have a beautiful body. But definitely giving model-esque, could definitely model. And you could just have this really beautiful look to you. How women view you is like to literally be a model. People feel like you can model, pile one. We have kids smile at me, animals approach me, strangers tell me their stories, energy doesn't lie. There could be something about you have a very attractive energy. People want to be friends with you. How women view you is like, even if they're not interested in you, they want to be friends with you. There could be something about you just attract a lot of people. People feel very attracted to you. Also on my screen right now, there's tons of stars on the screen. So there could be something about you give people like stars, or like people feel like you are star energy. It says this Barbie is losing her mind. Maybe people feel like you're losing your mind a little bit. How women view you to be losing your mind. People could feel like you take really cute Polaroid photos. People feel like maybe you've been tired lately, or people feel like maybe you've been on a team and you've been working really hard towards your dreams. Maybe like maybe something athletic. Maybe basketball team, football, soccer. Or there could just be something about you working really hard and dedicated towards a dream, and you're working with others through that. There could be something about little sushi boxes, maybe, or little like desserts or something. People feel like you're a finance girl. Maybe you're really in tune with your finances. There could definitely be something about football. Maybe people feel like you're a really good painter. People could feel like you're really attractive and like you express yourself through paint or creation. She's also like just in what makes her feel comfortable. She's in a cute little blouse and underwear, and she's just in the comfort of her home painting with all this beautiful natural lighting. So there could be something about how women view you is like you just look naturally, you're like a painting. You're like a piece of art, like just a work of art, pile one. You know, like those Greek gods or like goddesses, and they see this beautiful statues of like Venus. That's how women view you. You could be also someone that packs, like I'm kind of getting like you plan ahead. Maybe you make yourself little meals, little snacks for yourself. People could also really like the outfits you wear. Maybe something specific about like long boots and like headbands, or like big like size sweaters, and you wear like skirts. People could really love when you wear skirts. You could also just be super feminine. People could really love your outfits. And all the outfits you wear, even if you're trying not to be sexy, like, you look sexy in everything. You look just amazing in everything. We have baby Dior. There could be something about, maybe you started modeling at like a young age or something, or people feel like you have a really beautiful sense of like an inner child. People could really love your inner child and like your sweetness. Maybe you guys have children, or maybe this could be something about like you are really tender with kids, really loving towards kids. Maybe people feel like you're wifey material, husband material. But I'm really getting with this image is like this is like a kid posing for like an ad and modeling for an ad at a very young age. People feel like maybe even at a very young age you could have modeled, or you're like, you've been a model ever since. There could be something about real life, like looking cakes or something. Maybe maybe you have really unique quirks or hobbies. Like, this is really side note. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But you know how like sometimes autistic people have like really, really specific niches? Like there's this one girl that collects all yellow crayons, and she makes like stuff with yellow crayons. There could be something about you having, it doesn't mean that obviously you're not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying like people want a piece of your cake. People want to take a bite out of you. But there's just something about like making like this perfect, Johnny Cakes, you know who that is? There could be something about like just the art behind like perfecting real life looking cakes, or like real life looking things or something. Or it doesn't even have to be that. Maybe you like furniture work, like working with furniture, or there could just be something about making cakes, baking, or just celebrating with others. If that has nothing to do with anything, it could just be like celebrating with others. Maybe you put a lot of work into your party decorations. So yeah, and then people just want to take a bite out of you, maybe specifically your breasts, like your chest. You could feel like maybe a lot of people are constantly watching you. Maybe you have like a social media presence, and people are always wondering what you're up to, what you're doing. People are definitely really involved in your life. That could be something. But yeah, that's what I have with your index messages, or your, Pinterest board. Let's see what index has to say for you. So the first thing we had is you are beautiful. Oh. We have creator, turn inward, realize you create your reality. There could be something about you literally creating your own reality, pile 1. You are creating how women view you. Oh yeah, you are sexy. I was getting that. People could feel like maybe you're good at keeping secrets, and people feel like you're really sexy. People feel like you are a creator, like you create whatever it is that you want into your own reality. You're not dependent on like other people to come into your life to fix your life, or you're not dependent, or I know this is a little bit of a controversial topic, but I'm just gonna say it, is like you're not dependent on the universe, or dependent on God, or dependent on any religion to come in and sweep you off your feet to help you, and just, think that they're gonna come out of nowhere and provide you everything that you want. It's more of like, that you have to actually put in the work too. In order for the universe to provide you the abundance, you need to work towards it. You can't just expect them, if there's how is it supposed to work out for you? Like, for example, if you want sales to come from your website, you have to set up a website. You can't just expect sales to come from a website, but you don't even have a website. You know what I mean? So there could be something about you just really putting in the hard work. How women view you is like you create your reality. You're really good at turning inward and creating your dreams into reality. We have low effort, doesn't care, you deserve better. There could be someone in particular that maybe you've been thinking a lot about, and maybe they just like are like, this could be a person that maybe you have been thinking a lot about. Maybe they're like an anxious or an avoidant attachment, and they kind of don't really put in the effort. And this could be like the universe saying like, you deserve better. Like, you deserve someone who actually cares. You deserve someone who puts in the work. And sometimes we use lust and like the distraction of love to keep us distracted and stagnant. But in reality, sometimes we just need to like wake up and see that this person's just not meant for us, and what we are idealizing about them is what we just love about ourselves. This is what I like about myself. What I see in them is what I like about myself, and I can become the person I want to be and manifest. By being who I want to be, I can attract beautiful butterflies, just like, you know, what I'm looking for in love. There could be someone that wants to marry you. This could be something that you already realized. Maybe this is something that you tell your friends, and this is something that you know, make other people realize, pile 1. And so how women view you is like people feel like maybe you have, maybe some people feel like you don't care. Maybe some people feel like you deserve better. Maybe some people feel like you're the type of person to spread that knowledge and be like, hey, like, you deserve better. You don't, like, this person's not treating you right. What else do we have for our beautiful pile 1s? We have, I love how consistent you are in loving me. People could feel like you're very consistent with the way that you love, the way that you show an effort. Maybe you're a great gift giver, or maybe you know, do loves of affirmation. We have, I love the way you're so affectionate. The way you're so affectionate. I definitely wrote that wrong so bad. It's supposed to be, I love how affectionate, like, I love how affectionate you are. The way you give affection. I guess I was distracted when I wrote that. We have, I love you. People could really love you. People could really love your energy. People could want to make out with you. Damn, okay. And we have, I want to be a team with you. Someone really wants to work with you. We also have rejected and I miss you. Interesting. So that is what we got with your index messages. If you'd like to know more about this information, if you feel like this really resonated, I am going to be doing an extended reading, and we're going to go into a little bit more 18+ messages, but also, you know, extending the reading, talking a little bit more about what is being said here on my Patreon. It supports the channel, and also it's my way of being free to say whatever it is that I want without the restrictions of YouTube. So if you want to check that out, you can. I have like tons and tons of videos of over there for all my other extendeds. I'm going to be posting an extended every time I post on YouTube. So yeah, you'll have access to all that. I post like literally every week, so 4 times a month. Or even, I might even post more than that. But, yeah. And plus all the past stuff. And then on top of it, if you're ever interested in doing your own little reading, I do sell personal readings. You could see them at the bottom of the video. They're linked down below. And they're also in my shop tab on YouTube. You could click through that, or you could check out my 𝐸𝑋𝑒𝑒 tab that's in the description and in the bio. So it's like this website right here. I also have my own website. I'll show 2 different sides, but you could either get it on here. There's bundle readings. They're super customizable, and they're also 30-minute readings. So the bundle ones are an hour long, and you could either choose it to buy it on here or choose it to buy on there. But I do have a sale going on, which is the code SCHOOL for Labor Day weekend. After Labor Day weekend, I'm no longer going to be having that code, so definitely take advantage of it while you still can. It's for 25% off. And as I grow as a creator, the prices of my readings will only go up. So yeah, make sure, if you'd like to treat yourself, make sure to check it out. But anyways, thank you so much for even just watching this video. Know that none of that stuff, you don't have to do that stuff. I really just appreciate you even being here and watching my videos. So thank you. And I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye! Hello, my beautiful pile 2s. If you chose this image, to me, you are perfect. This will be your reading on how do women view you. So the first thing that I'm getting is people could feel like you're perfect. People could like think that you're perfect. People like are inspired by you. People look at you as if you were perfect. Or another thing too is as people get to know you and see that you're human, see that you have flaws just like anybody else, they still feel like, you know what, to me, you're still perfect. To me, I love you for your flaws. So that's what I'm really getting with that image. We're going to start off with Pinterest board and see what we could get with Pinterest board. So this is what popped up on your feed. And so I'm going to talk about your thumbnail first, the messages I got from your thumbnail. So with your thumbnail, I was getting how women view you. They view you to be maybe a little bit more on the shy side. Maybe you're a little bit to yourself. You're kind of just like someone who maybe watches from a distance. I was also kind of getting, people could feel like you're kind of just like in your own bubble, or people feel like you just have like really sweet, cute, kawaii personality. People feel like you're very cute, cutesy. I'm also getting, you could be very modest. You could be someone who is very, very pretty. People feel like you are very pretty. And people could love like the little cute outfits you wear. Maybe you have like very cutesy, kawaii types of like decoration you have. Like you wear little bows, or maybe you have like this cute little silk cover up that's like a little bit see-through and has sparkles on it. You could have really cute sparkly earrings. That's what I'm really getting with your thumbnail. People could love how beautiful and long your hair is. People could like want to brush your hair. But yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. So one thing I'm getting with this image is you could have a really big butt. People could feel like you have a really cute big butt. Maybe cute like gym sets. I actually sell this exact set on my website. Maybe I could link it somewhere for you guys if you guys want to check that out. But that's so funny that that popped up. We have on a quest right now, talk later. You could be like the type of person that you're kind of like always busy. Maybe you're like chasing a bag. You're always on a quest. You're always on some quest. And you're like, I'll talk later. I'll talk to you later. We have, I love people that just naturally have morals, manners, self-awareness, common sense, consideration. You could be someone who's like, you have great set of like, you have a great set of head. Oh, didn't even mean to say that. Mean something about that. You have a great head on your shoulders. You have beautiful morals, beautiful manners, self-awareness, common sense, and consideration. There could be something about maybe you struggle with perfectionism, and maybe you have a hard time with accepting people for their flaws. So for example, like even if somebody, you know, struggles with self-awareness, like they're human too. They deserve love just as much as you know. And there could be something about common sense. Common sense is kind of like, if you think about it, it's a bit of a setting yourself with expectations and then underlyingly gaining resentment. Because one thing may be common sense to you, but may not be common sense to someone else. So, you know, it's always key to communicate how it is you feel, no matter how difficult it is. And, you know, communicate what it is that you would like from a relationship or your relationships. We kept getting like pinky. There could be something about like your pinky. If you're coming from pile 1, there could be something about your pinky. We have horses here. People feel like maybe you're really good at like riding horses, or going on like a horse date could be something. Maybe like, again, with the like cowboy energy, or horseback riding could be something. People could want to go on like a horseback riding date with you. How women view you is, what the hell is this picture? You could be very polite, respectful, maybe very serious. I'm also kind of getting someone who is funny. I'm really getting someone who's very funny. I think when people know you, you're like very funny. You guys could have abs. Maybe The Simpsons could be significant to you in some way. We have this. She's kind of looking like, you guys like to get high. People could feel like maybe you smoke, or wonder if you smoke. There could be something about how women view you is like, maybe you give like these funny faces. Maybe you're the type of person to like look at somebody and be like, what did this person just say? What did they just say to me? Because she's kind of giving this like funny look. She's like, what? But she has really beautiful silky smooth hair. Maybe people like your lace front, or the way you lay down like wigs could be something. Another thing I'm getting, obviously know that may not resonate with everybody. We have this cake There could be something about, again, cake. You could have really nice cake. People could want to take a bite out of that cake. We also have, maybe you like, always have like really exquisite, delicious snacks. There could be something about Home Depot getting the job done. Maybe having like a new deck or getting a new deck. We have Kai hating physical touch. Maybe like you're the type of person that doesn't like physical touch unless it's with like someone in particular and your like hands are all over them. We have investing your money. There could be something about you making a lot of money. You could be someone who has a lot of ice. Maybe your jewelry, you have really luxury, expensive jewelry. Maybe you're the type of person that's really in tune with investing. We have normalize staying away from people who bring out the person you're not trying to be. There could be something about you are the type of person to stay away from people who vibrate at a low vibration. There could be something about you just staying away from like insecure, gossipy, people who are coping with their, you know, toxic behaviors by drinking or over partying or all those different things. Like, you're the type of person that's like, you know what, I'm okay with just spending time with myself. I'm okay with just being alone. I don't need to have friends if I don't want to. That could be a really specific message for somebody. Or there could just be something about like you're just spending time with, or you're making room for new friends that vibrate at a higher level, people who are actually trying to work on themselves, people who are actually trying to, you know, grow. And do better and be their highest self. So there could be something about that. We have billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne, age 82, shows off his dad bod at the beach. Maybe people feel like you're a fan of a dad bod, or maybe people feel like you have a dad bod and people could be really liking that. That could be a specific message for if men are watching this. If you're a woman watching this, people could just really love your body. Maybe people like to watch you take showers. There was something about you being really sexy in the shower. Or you could just be very athletic. Maybe there's someone who maybe is a little bit older than you, keeping an eye on you, or someone who may be a little bit younger. Maybe there's a bit of an age gap. Obviously, not too much of an age gap. There could be something about, we keep getting like baths and showers. It could be someone who wants to take, I want to take a shower with him. I want to take a shower with him or with you. You know that meme? There could be something about you being, people could feel like maybe you're athletic and maybe very flexible. Another thing I'm getting, let's focus on how women view you. So how women view you is you're just gorgeous. Model. We keep getting modeled. There could be something about you modeling. It could be something about the number 33. Ooh, and look, it's time 222. People could feel like you're developing your skills with friends. 222 is kind of like working through partnerships. The number 2 make me think of love, companionship, like friends and partnerships. So there could be something about that. Those could be things that you're really, maybe you excel in those things. You could be like a really good friend. How women view you is like you're a really good friend, you're a really good lover. You could be someone who, you know, really speaks or thinks before they speak, and like really like is considerate of other people, and like also like have a beautiful sense of like mother figure or father figure, especially with this one here. Like he's like just has the Mandalorian, he's holding the little Yoda baby, and it's making all these women like fall in love with him. So there could be something about that. It says, wants to taste the orange, how cute. There could be something about lymph nodes. We have me locking in when my face ID isn't working. Maybe your face is constantly changing. We keep getting, like, you could look really sexy in the shower, or like after you come out of the shower, or after you take like a bath or something. How women view is like, maybe people feel like you're very cleanly, you're very clean, you smell really nice, like you just give off expensive, clean, luxury, minimalistic type of individual. We also have financial freedom at a young age. People could feel like you're financially free at a young age. There could be something about YouTube. We have, I'm too young to be this nostalgic. People could feel like you could be very nostalgic, or maybe people feel like you're a little bit too young for them. Interesting. We also have... We have the glasses again. People feel like you could be really smart and you are getting your degree. How women view is like you could be really cute and like people could love it. That's a skirt. That's not a skirt. That's a headband. People could really like your mini skirts. People feel like you could be really good at like Monopoly. Maybe you are like the type of person that's like competitive in Monopoly. It says they call it growth, but some of us aren't growing, just collecting wounds and calling it wisdom. There could be something about you releasing... ooh, that's such a good quote. Behind the mask, behind the ego. There could be something about you letting go of the wisdom from the trauma that you've maybe have endured, and how women view is like you're healing that. And letting go of what is no longer serving you, like past wounds. Just because something has happened in the past doesn't mean life is black and white. So we have that. People feel like you could be eating really good. People could like your back tattoos. Maybe you have a back tattoo. How women view is like you have really sexy back. Women view you to be... People could feel like you have constant eyes watching you. And it's so interesting because I chose these nails for today. There could be something about maybe some like paranoia, maybe the fear of being, you know, maybe there's like the fear of being seen. And maybe you're starting to take up space, and you're not afraid to take up space and be your authentic self, pile 2. Maybe how women view you is like they've noticed this change of you not being afraid to be your authentic self and not caring what other people think of you. And that's super attractive. We have your self-respect got to be stronger than your feelings. There could also be something about not being afraid to look like a fool. We have hip thrusting. Says she hates not being the best at everything. Yeah, definitely perfectionism could be a big indicator here. There could be something about you don't need to be perfect at something. You just need to start, and you just need to be consistent at it. I keep saying this every time in my readings, is like, it's not about being perfect. If you try to be perfect the first thing that you do, you'll never start because you're so worried about being perfect. You just need to start, and over time you will grow in experience. You just need to start and not care about the perfectionism. For example, half these videos, some of these videos that I post, like, I obviously try my best to do the best that I can, but I also am not super hard on myself about when I stumble over my words, or if the video didn't look that great, or the audio is a little bit messed up, because I know if I worry about all these different things, I could do it better next time. But also, I know that I just need to post. It's about, you know, being consistent, no matter what. Yeah, so you could have really cute... People could really like when you put your hair up. You could have, like, a really healthy, like, scalp. Maybe, like, a really filled scalp. And there could be something about, like, the little hair pieces. People could love your earrings, love your little bangs you have, and the bows you wear in your hair. We keep getting bows. People could love your hair accessories. How women view you is you could be like the type of girl, maybe you haven't noticed, but maybe there's some people like keeping an eye on you while you walk your dogs and checking you out. You could have a really big booty. Super physically fit. It says, well, did you have a nice summer? And it's a leaf falling. There could be something about something beautiful for you is coming this fall, and like, he's not sad that summer's over. It's almost like he's like, oh, well, did you have a nice summer? He's like talking to the leaves. Maybe you're like the type of person to talk to like plants, talk to the leaves and plants, and step out in nature. Yeah, so that's what I have with your Pinterest board. It says time to forget yourself. You're not that person anymore. You could be going through, how women view pile 2 is you could be going through a big transformation, a big change. You're like letting go of this past version of yourself and you're forgiving yourself. But you're like really just stepping into this new person. It says me leaving the first sign of disrespect. You could be someone that's like, listen, I don't take any disrespect. People also feel like people could love to listen to you. People could love to listen to you talk, or maybe you could be a really good listener. How women view you to be a really good listener. So yeah, that's what I have with your index. Beat the odds. Get prettier. Have fun. Life is too short to be miserable. Don't use your energy to worry. Use your energy to believe, create, trust, grow, glow, manifest, and heal. Know that the universe has your back, no matter which way you go. Call me crazy, but I believe I can get anything I want. That's not crazy. That's the truth. That's the honest truth. This isn't craziness. This is the truth. You're so quiet, yeah, because I don't like your energy. You could just be really into your own, like, vibration right now, pile 2. You're really just, like, hermiting, maybe just focusing on you, working through your things, and you're growing, and, like, when you come out of this hermit phase, you're gonna be a whole new person. It's like, it's almost like how women view you is like, people wonder what you're up to, people are wondering what you're doing, people are like, what is pile 2 up to? And they're just gonna see you completely transformed. They're gonna be like, that's not the same person. So I am truly happy for you. Maybe you've been, you also have like the cutest style. There could be something about maybe you vlogging, maybe you, maybe going to like Japan, maybe like traveling. There could be something about a really cute leather jacket you have. It says, live to improve, not to impress. You're like the type of person that you're not looking to impress people. You're not looking to get the approval of others. You're not looking for other people's validation. The only validation you're looking for is your own. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile 2s. So we're actually going to be having an extended reading to this pile. If you'd like to check it out on my Patreon, I am freely allowed to speak whatever it is I want to say with like more sexy messages. So if you'd like to check out the Patreon, of course it also supports the channel, and yeah, you get your extended reading for this pile. If you subscribe, you get access to every single reading as well that I've done in the past, and there's like hundreds and hundreds on there already. And also if you'd like to get your own personal reading, you can as well. I have a website as well as a Beacon AI tab. The website is linked to my YouTube account. It's underneath the videos, and it's in the shop tab on YouTube, and it shows every single deck and bundle customizable deck readings as well. I have hour-long readings, 30-minute long readings, and then it has the exact same thing on my Beacon AI tab as well. And I have a sale going on called School. It's code SCHOOL for 25% off for Labor Day weekend. So if you'd like to check that out, make sure you do. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 3s. If you chose this card, I'm so attracted to you. You are so hot. This will be your reading on how do women view you. Sorry. So let's see what we have for you. So we're going to first start off with Pinterest board, and then we're going to do index messages. So we have, imagine looking that nice from the side. You could have a really beautiful, how women view is like you have a really beautiful side profile. You could have like, people feel like maybe you're really relaxed, very chill. People could like to relax with you. How women view is like, maybe you like to just chill like on the couch and watch movies, or chill with like your friends. You could also be the type of person, how women view is like you set up this really cute romantic date, maybe like in the city, and like doing like little romantic picnic date with like a little cake and celebration. Oh, that's so cute. Maybe some of you guys are from Morocco. We have Sunshine here. She looks good in red. People feel like you look really good in red, the color red, pile 3. People feel like you have a really big butt. There could be something about the way that you drive. It's kind of hard to see, so it says, this is Linda. She has 3 kids and they all play soccer. There could be something about like these interesting little drawings. Maybe you have really funny like tattoos. Maybe there's something about maybe like when you drive, like you kind of just have your hair up in a messy bun. You're just like, okay, I need to get to where I need to go. So like when you have like a duality to you, some days you just look like a complete bum, and then other days you're like hella, you're like, oh, it's like Adam Sandler vibes. It's giving like sometimes dressing like Adam Sandler, and then other times dressing like a gorgeous baddie and like looking absolutely smashing, darling. So there could be something about the duality of that women just really love and appreciate. And you look hot either way. You look hot in both. We have me when it's time for my nightly Pinterest scroll. Maybe you're a really big fan of Pinterest. What's up? We have when you see it. There could be something about like this life partner Up. The movie Up could be significant too. Maybe you've cried to that. I've cried several times to that movie. The movie makes me so sad. There could be something about you finding your like lifelong partner, or maybe there's just like a message. This could be a really specific message. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. But there could be something about maybe like your nana or your pop-up or your grandparents are like watching over you, and they, you know, are coming in a little bit with this message. I've never gotten that message came out before, so that's something new. We have own your weird. You could be like very uniquely yourself, pile 3, and it says to be weird, be yourself. We have top 10 must drinks for clear skin. You could have really clear skin. How women view you is like you have very clear skin. The office could be significant to you. Maybe moving to Colorado could be something. Maybe like the rain or like the fire alarms going off. Or the sprinklers or something. Getting doused in water. Or like with a hose or something. You could have a little kitty cat. Maybe you have like cute little teeth. We have my cat's teeth are crooked. They're so cute. There could be something about traveling to Japan. You could have like a really hourglass figure. You could have really nice, beautiful, petite waist, pile 3. You could like, there could be something about Calvin Klein. We also have, you could be someone who's very productive, and like you listen to music, eat really good food, maybe some yogurts and stuff, and like just, you get in like the flow state when you produce, or like when you like are being productive. It's something about Babies R Us came out. I don't know what that's about. We have 𝐸𝑋𝑒𝑒 making a website came out. What else? How women view pile 3. We have where is the F I give? Can you find it? People feel like maybe you don't really care. You're kind of just like, you don't care anymore. You give, there is no F's to give. You're kind of just like really just going with the flow of life and like being who you want to be, pile 3, and it's so attractive. I'm dead, pile 3. Maybe you like, you could be very attractive. How women view you is like, maybe you don't even realize, but when you're on FaceTime with like your partner or your girlfriend or whoever, maybe you like get out the shower and you're kind of just like, you know, taking off your hair, like your hair towel, and just laying like comfortably, and you may not even realize what's on camera, but you definitely drive people wild. You definitely turn some people on. People are very attracted to you, pile 3. There could just be something about being on FaceTime with you could really turn some people on, and you may not even try to do it on purpose, but maybe you do it on purpose a little bit. Maybe you do, but you definitely make this person turned on. There could be something about massages. Maybe you're like this tiny little animal here. getting like a little massage and spa day. People feel like maybe you're very relaxing, or you like to take care of yourself, give yourself a little care day, relax. Maybe you put the temperature really low and you like to be snuggled up in like these warm, big blankets. Maybe there's something about cops. You could be also someone that's really good at like holding in your anger and being like, you know what, that's okay. I don't need to argue with you because you're not worth my time to argue. Shawty, please. But in reality, you're like, I can't stand you. Maybe some of you guys are Spanish. And I cannot read that. If you know what this is, can we be friends? I don't really know what that is. Is it butterflies? You could have like some cute go-go boots, go-go heels, platform heels. There could be something about you showing up to work looking like an absolute like Barbie doll. I think there's like nothing you can't do. This is you. This is like your personality. Pile 3. People could be like daydreaming about you, or like looking at your like love notes, or looking at your photos, just like reminiscing on your time. People could have like love on the brain when they think about you. How one view you is like you could be very romantic, sweet, loving. People feel like you could be very tender. Maybe you're like the type of person to brush your crush's hair and like take care of them. Maybe even dye your hair while like someone's in the bathroom. Maybe you have like a brother and you guys have like a good relationship. There could be something about being on the phone together. You could be the type of person that you could be a pretty princess. I was waiting for you to text first. All I need is you. People feel like you are all that they need. People feel like people could feel like you are this. You're like, it's cute. Some of you guys could like do the split. Some people could, how women view you is like to be very flexible. Women view you to be maybe a little bit crazy, or there could be something about like the theme of like horror that you could be a big fan of, or like Harley Quinn. What is going on here? Is this girl fighting a baby? Maybe you're not a fan of children. You're like, get this baby up out of here. Fuck them kids. It's a brand new day. There could be something about, you could be someone who to talk to ChatGPT about like your struggles and stuff. There could be something about this character. Maybe there's like a person, how women view you is like maybe they've tried to leave you or try to forget about you, but there could be someone that's still like crushing on you, pile 3. People could feel like you're very cutesy, or you have really cutesy things. It says, congratulations, girl boss, you survived the day. People feel like you're a girl boss. People could feel like you're just really like taking time for yourself and relaxing. Maybe there's something about just really needing to have a self-care day for yourself. People could feel like you have two moods, a little cranky and really cutesy. Or there could be something about Anya. You have like the personality of Anya. We have POV me waking up from an 8-hour nap. Maybe you take a lot of naps. Maybe you have like low iron, or maybe you just been sleeping a lot and maybe trying to redirect your life, or just feeling a little bit down in the dumps. And it's okay. You know, take that time to rest, babe. It says what's wrong with being cute and bossy? You could be very cute and bossy. People could feel like you're extreme. I think you're also very funny, very playful, very bubbly, just very cute. Maybe you like to give a lot of kisses. I think you're hilarious. I think you're genuinely hilarious, Pile 3. It says I can't stop thinking about, I'm gonna say her, because we're in that perspective for this reading. Maybe people feel like you're down in the dumps a little bit. It says the city's calling you, baddie. People feel like people are missing you. People are like wanting to like listen. The sun, when you're ready, the sun is there. You know, when you're ready to come back out again and enjoy the beautiful sunlight, it's here for you. It says me, whenever I'm right about something, people feel like you could be very, maybe you just like always know. You always like are right about people, and people are like, oh, I freaking told you so. You're like, I told you so, but you don't try to like rub it in their face, but they always are like, damn, Pile 3 was right about this person. Maybe you really love jars, collecting jars. And maybe you just really need some time for yourself to reflect and dive in and journal a little bit and re-find your spark. Find your happiness, your enjoyment in life. That could be something. But mainly what I'm getting for you, how women view you, Pile 3, is you're super like cute, you're very funny, you're very like, you have like a very funny, colorful personality. I think maybe you've been down in the dumps lately. Maybe you haven't really fully been shining as bright as you usually are due to whatever sort of reason. But, you know, you're still that person. Even when you're this way, it's okay. And you got this, babe. You got this, babe. You're a freaking badass. You could literally do anything you put your mind to. And if it's something to do with love, it's okay. You know, everything will be okay. It says, when I'm having a bad day, but I'm literally badder. You could be someone who makes jokes about when you're feeling like sad or when you're going through a hard time. You like make jokes, and it could maybe like boost your mood. People could really like that. People could like your dark humor. People could like your humor a lot. Going home after saying some weird shit. People could love your weirdness. People could love your weirdness. Maybe you've been struggling sleeping recently. There could be something that needs to be looked at, just like, you know, reflected on. But yeah, that's what I have for you, my beautiful Pile 3s, for your Pinterest board. We have, what should I have done instead of being an understanding woman? People feel like you could be understanding, very accepting, very loving. So that is what I have for you for your index messages, or Jesus Christ, for your Pinterest board. Let's see what we have with your index messages. We have, I am grateful for you. There could be a lot of people that are grateful for you more than you even realize. Maybe you don't realize how much people appreciate you being in their life. We have, you are my best friend. People could feel like maybe you don't even realize that you have like how much you mean to people and how much of like an amazing friend you are to people. There could be people who want to kiss you. How women view you is like you're very kissable. People could also really want to be maybe your lover and your best friend. We have amazing lover incoming. Wow. Oh, it says I love you the more I get to know you. Okay, what else do we have for our beautiful Pile 3s? We have cute morning texts. Aww. Even though we are at a distance, I know we can make this work. I also saw wants to have children with you. What do we have with this? Let's get a career card. Let's see what we get with the career. It says discipline. People, how women view you is like to be very disciplined. There could be something about modern economic slavery. So when I wrote this down, I thought of like a 9-to-5, or like basically being trapped at a job that you don't like. So that might be something that resonates with you. We also have at the top of the deck, funny and goofy. So women view you to be very funny, very goofy. People could be sick of fighting, or people feel like maybe you're sick of fighting. You're kind of just like letting things go now. You're going more with the flow of things. It says destined for greatness. People feel like you are destined for greatness, pile 3. So that is what I have for you for your index messages. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Make sure to give a like, consider subscribing. Let me know down in the comments. Also, we're going to have an 18+ extended reading, so we're going to be going into a little bit more depth of this reading. If you feel like this called you, well, guess what? We're going to be doing an extended, so if you'd like to hear more messages about this specific reading, that will be there. And I am also more free to say what it is I want to say when it comes to more of the 18+ messages. So we're going to be using index messages and Pinterest board again for the Patreon, but we're also going to be doing some 18+ tarot as well. So make sure to check it out if you're interested. Also, if you subscribe, it not only supports my channel, but you also get access to tons of my readings. I think I have like hundreds on there already. For all my other readings as well, and every single time I post on YouTube, I'm going to have an extended reading on Patreon. So you'll have access to that monthly, like tons of readings coming out each time. So yeah, and then I also have customizable personal readings if you'd like to choose your own reading for yourself, and it's for your eyes only. I have every single deck you see on my channel listed there for your eyes. I got bundle readings where you could choose and customize each deck you want to use. And yeah, and so there's some of the links down below. So underneath this video you could see the different items you could purchase. And also there is a tab on YouTube. The store tab has a bunch of different decks, not all of them, but has a bunch of different decks listed there. You could just click on that and go through my website. My website is linked through that, but I also have a Beacon AI tab that's in the bio and in the description. You could go through that way. That's what's on this side right here. It's just basically has the exact same things. The only difference is that this one has like a website linked. But yeah, so we have a sale going on. Code SCHOOL for 25% off at the end of Labor Day, so make sure to take advantage of it because Labor Day is next weekend. Once that's over, you won't be able to have that sale. And as I grow and my channel grows, obviously the prices are going to go up, so definitely take advantage of it while you can. And yeah, so but anyways, you don't have to do any of that if you don't want to. Thank you so much for just being here and watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in one of my next ones. Bye!